Well, we made it. We made it. This feels like a personal triumph just getting online today. So we're back online. We're back with the group flights. We are back with this amazing crew. Look at you all. In Vinon, France. We are in the south east of France on our way to the Gorge du Verdon and Monaco, and finishing in Nice today. And in my various catalogues of unpreparedness, I haven't actually loaded the loaded the plan yet, but I did before, but then I had to restart for various reasons which have slowed me down. So there's the route. So we are, there we are in the southeast of France, and we just sort of catch the southern end of the Alps here, don't we? And we get through the Gorge du Can we actually talk today, Matthew? Gorge du Verdon. And then we get down to the coast here and fly past Cannes, up to Monaco, where we will have a landing there. And luckily some people have brought floats on their helicopters, so if we can't all get into the actual helipad at Monaco, we'll find a way to make it work. So who have we got on board today? There's me and my Bell 206. I'm demonstrating today the new DHM sound pack for the Bell 206B3, which I love. Shiny Sophia, hello to you and your MH60, and N1 clock over there. You brought the Chinook, and now we've got this tremendous lineup of Taug's Hangar classics: Bunk Foss, Arifly, Whisper Dark, Speed Match, Charlie Barra, Murray, Avgas, JB Vox, Night Fury. Oh my God, Mako 6, Nuber. Although are you yes, Nuber, yes. That covers all of the incredible lineup of Taugs there. Well done, people. And FHPRA 2, I need to say hello to. And Alois in your... Looks like you've got your bells like I've got today. Chris Loire 2, hello to you. One of our S76 stalwarts. Good to see you again. And Mike Kilo and a bell also. Good choice. Vani over there, hello. Binky as well, getting ready. Rob, wow, what an excellent bunch of people. You are excellent. Where's Mako? I owe a massive debt of thanks to Mako, who actually... Mako, there you go, in your lime-flavoured H500. How are you going today, Mako?
Very good, thank you.
Now, look, you have been an absolute star in constructing this route for us. You suggested it ages ago. I was just struggling to make up my mind yesterday, and you have done us a real favour by designing this beautiful route, which you've actually experienced in real life, or at least some of it.
I certainly have, yep.
Excellent stuff. Well, I'll be relying on you to tell us a little bit about what it's like. Nice hover, by the way, Mako, or have you got custom scenery in and you're slightly above us?
I've got custom scenery in.
Well, look, just take the compliment. What you could do right now, Mako, is just claim that you're actually just achieving the world's most perfect hover there, along with FHPRA, who evidently has the same scenery as you. Well done. Good to have you aboard. Thank you for everything. And I will get myself started up over here. As usual, I like to get in a full load into the machine, which won't take much. 1451. I better get all the fuel in, so that actually already puts us over 15. I'll just get us down to there. Okay, we're about 19 kilos over there. That'll, I think, still work. I do love this new sound pack in the Bell 206, supplied by DHM Simulations. Beautiful work in the blade slap, so I'm going to be going goo goo gaga over the blade slap constantly today, so sorry about that in advance. Official Red Dirt Nurse, so many, you betcha. Oh, it's early for you, Red Dirt Nurse. Are you flying today, or are you watching? What am I doing? Mass and balance. What am I doing? I want checklists. The struggle. Checklists. Interior. We'll just do this quickly. Let's get that battery on. What can I adjust? Directional gyro is on. Gene switch is off, is in the start position, correct. Rudder brake, these are all off. Get that anti-coal on because we're about to start up. Anti-cold is on. Position light also comes on. Rotor blades are clear. You're at work. Red dirt nurse. Well, I suspect it's very, very early for you, and the sun's hardly. I can't even see any light at all outside of Melbourne, let alone where you are. So thank you for joining us. Good to have you along. Starter button. So it looks like we're ready to go here in my abbreviated startup. Hey, no. Shouldn't I be having a horn beeping at me when I started up? This happened to me in the... This happened to me in the 407 yesterday as well. I would have thought I would be having a horn beeping at me in the 206, starting it up like that. Alright, well, let's see what level of disaster that involves as we get going here. So, I'm going to start up. Let's just get the throttle down. Idle release 2, that is here. Idle release is now at 0. Good. Anti-cold blades, caution starter, caution do not open throttle. Yes, okay, I think I know what I'm doing there. So we'll just hit start, we'll watch the percent RPM. Not promising. Oh, it's because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Got hardly any of my own sound. So I can release a starter. Where is my own sound? Don't need that one. Okay, there's 60 on my rather confusing situation here that I can't actually hear. So much for demonstrating the new sound pack if I can't actually hear it. 70% on the gas producer, please. Whoops, there we go. 70. Outside air temperature, 21 degrees, very pleasant in the south of France today. Look at all these helicopters. Incredible. Okay. Vinon. Alright, a little bit perplexed as to what's happened to my audio again. There's definitely something going on somewhere. Gen switch on, avionics on, pitot probably not required in the south of France. I'll leave it off. We are done. Engine run up, yes. Throttle slowly open, fine. Pitot heater on when needed. Anti-ice, okay, we're all fine. We're all fine. Coming at the speed. So the weather, what's the weather doing? We got, it's a little bit of breeze going on, isn't it? 18 knots at, now 13 from 148. Okay, so what is that going to mean for our takeoff here? Sorry, Tiger Moth, you're not with us today. I hope you can get back with us soon. Speedy recovery, 148. So I propose we back out gingerly down here and get down to this runway down here, runway 02 it's called. There's a grass. These grass runways are confusing how they're not actually really marked on here. But we'll take off to the east. And what we will do is proceed along to the Verdon River. And I've just seen in my commentary that I wrote west, that would be east. So we're going east to the Verdon River. I might just get my navigraph as well so I can add a little bit more value in there. William, do you know how to remove and attach the doors for the 086 and H500? Yes, unless mine is bugged, my left door is permanently missing. It should just be in your tablet, which is behind you in the cockpit. So the tablet is kind of tucked away on the sort of the bulkhead behind you, and you just pick that out and make your door visible again. It's a checklist. It's a tick on the tablet. Hopefully that made sense. Yes, grass field down there. And so we are supposed to, Mako, not overfly Vinon sur Verdon. So we will take a left turn and not overfly the village. And then we'll sort of skirt around the township to the township's north. So I'll just indicate this on the map. The town's here, and we're supposed to avoid it, so we'll do that realistically. Go north and then we'll meet the Verdon further around. So I've got a complete tailwind right now. That was terrible positioning by the ground crew, by which I mean myself. So I will remedy that by doing what? A terrible pickup. So stand by for a terrible pickup, people. Here it comes. Where's my head tracking? Thank you. No. Thank you. Oh, what do you people think of the new head tracking settings in the Toby, if you've used the Toby? I'm very pleased. Right. Not a great pickup because the wind's behind me and it's squirrely as anything, so I will immediately try to come around here. Let's get off to my 9 o'clock there. What you would do in real life is turn the helicopter around. Oh, look at that Chinook N1. Lovely. Binky in your H130 like that. Rob 2, H130. Let's come around to the grass runway. And get ourselves moving. Landing light comes on. I'll set myself down here. You can all form up if you like. Yeah, I can actually finally hear my engine sound now. I couldn't hear the startup at all over all the other excitement. I'll try and get into the middle of the runway. Nudging it over here. Oh, I love seeing all the floats out. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Safety first. Not very smooth. Alright, how do we go here? Oh! Helicopters, helicopters, helicopters. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. That is so good. Oh, speed mat skirting it down there. Beautiful. Yeehaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, have we gone for a new record? 28. That was a bit of a rough count, but that is impressive. That is impressive. Hello, viewers. If you're not flying with us, good to have you along for this, what's going to be a gorgeous scenic flight into the south of France and Monaco. So, how are we going here with forming up? Oh, look, FHPRA is joining us there, who I understand might be flying in their neighbourhood. Oh, DJ's with us as well. Expect some excellent formation flying from you. It looks like you brought the Bell 206 as well. Brilliant. Oh, great to see you all, people. Great to see you all. Well, let's, I'm going to get myself up into a hover and see how we go. So I've got a nice headwind already. I'm practically in effective translational lift without having to do anything with this reasonably strong breeze coming from our 12 o'clock here. No, probably about our 10 o'clock actually. By which I meant 2 o'clock because that's the right, Matthew. Whoa, boy, oh boy, that sprung off. That would have left your lunch behind if that happened in real life. RC Boffer, you don't see anyone. Are you on PlayStation? And here are the settings either way. Whoa, not good. Okay, this is very difficult in this breeze, isn't it? So, I wonder what it's like down in Monaco right now. It's going to be fun. All right, I'm moving. Let's look behind. Oh, we needed the ride of the Valkyries. That is so good. Okay, I'm moving. Dun 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 dun. All right, I won't sing. So, let's turn off to the left and not overfly the town. Although that town still gets us flying over them. It's the other town that we can't fly over. Excellent. 40 knots, 1,000 feet. Did I actually adjust the altimeter? I didn't. No, I didn't. Oh dear, oh dear. Shambolic piloting. Anyway, is the landing light off now? It is now. LFNF. Adam Luke. LFNF. The flight plan is in the YouTube description and in the Discord event. So there's Vinon sur Verdon over to our right there that we're not flying over, allegedly. Oh, I can see the hills on the horizon, Mako. That's where we're going, thanks to you. Power lines. Alright, so I am again going to attempt to remedy the sound issue. So here's the Verdon right up ahead. I'm a little bit unclear, Mako, where the gorge actually starts and whether this is still part of the gorge or whether it's only after we go through the lake. Do you know?
I'm not actually 100% sure. We flew down inside the gorge, this first part, up to the big lake. And then once you get to the big lake, we had to take a right because I think you end up going into controlled airspace. And there's also that part of the gorge is actually really narrow, so you can't fly through it.
Unless you're on a helicopter group flight live stream.
Very true.
Very true. So we don't let rules or good sense hold us back, says Matthew, who was just like, oh, we can't fly over the town because the Navicraft said so. Oh dear. So
I'm down inside the gorge, but we were.
Oh yeah. And what sort of machine were you flying?
I was in a 500E and a friend of mine was in a EC120.
Nice. Because the 120 is significantly larger than the 500, I would think. So, sounds like you had a good day out. Action-packed, evidently.
It's very underpowered for its size. The 500 was much better.
Ah, the 120 underpowered. Does it use the same engines as the 125?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm not really up on that one.
No worries. Lots of power lines around here. Lovely cliff faces, nice vegetation. Into the gorge, sort of, we go.
Yeah, the first parts of it is actually the best bit to be down inside it.
Oh yeah. Sounds like a challenge. Oh, here's our first dam. Not rendered by hand in the sim. Some people here are using the France VFR scenery, so they might be getting better imagery than me.
No, there's no dam here, even with the France VFR.
Oh. To our right here. Whoa, sailboat, lovely. Have some free downwash, sailboat. You'll love this. 28 helicopters here to push you along. Oh dear. Yeah, so my sound's cutting in and out. What I might try and do is get the SAS on, just so that I can do two things at once, which is usually a bad idea when you're trying to fly it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Looks idyllic, but then again, it's the south of France, isn't it, everywhere? Oh, I can't change my audio settings when I'm actually in flight. I might need to do it a bit later, and then slew to catch up. When we're going a bit more cross country, I'll do it. I'll just turn off the other aircraft sounds and see if that actually results in my sounds coming back, because my sounds are cutting in and out, and I think it's got something to do with the audio rendering with so many other aircraft in close proximity. Woohoo! Nice. This is great. This is great. Oh yeah. Into the gorge. Beautiful stuff.
It's actually very realistic down in here to what it was like in real life.
Nice. Yeah, well, it's whoa, I don't think I'm going to make it through there, so I'll just go a little bit higher in there. I'm just challenging this. Whoa, I'm challenging the SAS. That's not good. I'm in into an oscillation now, so I might just need to go SAS off and actually fly it properly. Oh dear, and that's back on again. Alright, SAS goes off, reset that, and let's see if I can fly it properly now. So, Gorge du Verdon, not compatible with heli SAS. Oh, that is so good. Oh, I just saw a crashing wave. I don't think I even remember seeing that on the coast. There's another. Oh, is it the downwash from speed mats? Cool.
I think it's downwash.
Wow. When did that come in? Is that new?
He's the only one I see that has it.
How curious. So speed mats in a... Whoa. Oh boy. I almost I almost crashed it. Not quite sure what I did there, but what I did was flew recklessly, and I've got myself into an oscillation, and yeah, I'm sure the breeze is making this even more exciting. Oh, Iberian trim's got it as well, in my view. So it's the 500s.
I think I'm seeing downwash from everyone.
Oh, that's so. How interesting. How interesting. When did that come in?
Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe it's just a 500.
Yeah, maybe it's an effect built in for the float version. I've never seen that before. Whisper Dark, you got it. Well, in my view, you got it.
This was truly epic doing this for real life.
Oh, I bet it was. It's pretty epic doing it in simulated life.
Yeah, in VR now it's great. In VR it's really great.
Yeah, you're better off in the 500 than the 206. Bam! There we go. And that is extraordinarily beautiful, isn't it? And then there's this cute valley in between. Oh, there's that 40-story skyscraper over on our right. Whisper
Yes.
spotted that earlier. Just probably a mistake in the database. Someone put an extra 0 in or something on the height of the building. Here's another dam, not rendered for me, but I think your France VFR might have that one.
This was the dam in the picture that I put on the Discord.
Nice. Oh, this will wake you up early in the morning flying like this. It's what's the time in Melbourne? 7:30 for me on a Sunday morning. Bit late in Europe. I've been confidently saying for weeks and weeks, oh, it's 2000 Zulu group flights. No, it's 2100. So that would explain why some people are saying it's a bit later, because I didn't convert the time zone correctly. The time in the Discord event and the YouTube live stream scheduling has always been correct. But I was just telling people the wrong Zulu time for weeks and weeks and weeks, so sorry. As someone said on the channel, time zones and are trying to calculate them is an absolute brain-melting experience.
It's 2200 here in the UK.
All right, but what? So 10:30 for you, is it, Jace?
Yes, it is.
You are in your in your diligence, your reliability are excellent. So thank you for staying up late and enjoying an excellent group flight. I mean, what else would you want to do, really? Come on.
We flew all the way from the UK down here.
Wow. So where did you stop? Vinon?
No, we stopped. I can't remember what it was called actually. We did Le Mans was our first kind of fuel stop, and then we did another fuel stop and stayed the night because the weather was bad. We wanted to come through the Alps, and the weather wasn't good, so we stayed the night and then came through the next day.
Beautiful. Well, it's the way to fly, isn't it? Come on, from the UK, you just hop on your lovely EC120 or 500E and have a little scenic trip down to France. Beautiful.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Beautiful. Mach 2 Slew 2, 5:30 in the afternoon, Kentucky Eastern US time. Great to have you along from Kentucky, Mach 2 Slew 2. So we come to the big lake, and then well, you'll see people. I don't know that we're going to be doing a lot of deep into the canyon flying on the next part because it gets a bit insane. Or as someone once said to me in the Discord chat previously, I knew that'd make you laugh,
Yeah,
Whisper.
Yeah, we actually took a right here and then went down through between the two kind of controlled airspace zones.
Oh, yeah. So, wow, these auto-generated rocks. Oh, you want to be careful walking along the edge of this canyon. How about that? All right. Ooh, scary. I wonder what the model matching is like for people today, because we know that SU5 promises... Oh, under the bridge. Hopefully it's not solid. I'll find out for you. I'm not sure. I think I made it, but I did see some part of a bridge possibly go through me. Who's made it? Oh, yes, well, I cannot fly backwards. It's not a good idea, Matthew. I do want to enjoy the view, so I might just go quickly, just get the SAS back on so that I can actually see everyone.
This was the bridge from that. This was the bridge from the other photo I put on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, all these helicopters. So good. So good. Hello, 51 concurrent viewers. Great to have you with us today on this scenic flight in beautiful south of France. We are on the Verdon. We have flown the easy part of the canyon. We've got an absolutely hair-raising part of the canyon, which I'm possibly actually going to fly above, as you will soon see why. RC Boffer, I'm just going to answer RC Boffer's query. I managed to see everyone, but it was a slideshow. I'll just watch the stream. Okay. 2 things that you might try. Turn off wake turbulence, because that definitely slows it down. And you could just reduce object level of detail as well, which sometimes I have to do as well, hosting it. And sorry, Mako, you go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I forgot what I was saying. That. Oh, I think I was saying just go slow. If you're going to go down into the, just go a bit slower down in the gorge.
All right, I will do a small amount of slow gorge flying, but I reserve the right to go. This is ridiculous. I'm getting out of here.
We'll allow it.
We'll allow it. Oh, look at DJ go over there. You are so good. We're a bit low, DJ, aren't we? I'll just be a bit more sensible here. So I've got 80 knots on here, and we're going to be taking a right to get into the scenery. Aren't we? Yes, we are. SAS is off. 80, speeding up again. Be careful of that. Well, I feel I'm a bit of a disadvantage in the 206 coming down here. I think the 500s will last a bit longer than what I will, but we'll see how we go. Oh, the scenery.
The 500.
I feel like the floats are slowing us. I feel like the floats are catching wind and slowing me down a little.
They probably are. They probably modelled them correctly.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm actually sure, knowing Stu from Talix Hangar, that they did. All right.
So we've got a handicap. We'll match you.
Keeps your speed down and your manoeuvrability up. Whisper, that's what's going to happen with your floats hanging off your 500s. Oh, a bit of a noticeable drop.
I'm not going under that one.
Bit of a noticeable drop in satellite imagery here, resolution. Something I could have made a bit clearer also is that I've set the time a little bit into the past. Obviously, we were talking before about how late it is in the UK. So what I've done is I've set the time 4 hours earlier, or is it 5 hours earlier? Who's that up there? Iberian Trim doing a great job, and Speed Mats living up to your name there, speeding on through. Oh, this gorge is ridiculous. Look at that. I'm assuming DJ is probably behind me at this point. I think you can do side by side through here. DJ's our close formation flying expert. Oni, hello to you. Don't know if I've said hello to you yet. Oh, the blade slap in the new sound pack is so great. I told you I was going to go on about that. Oh, those auto-generated cliff faces are so successful. MSFS 2024, you have done it again. Can't actually see, with the sunstroke there, can't actually quite see the edge of the vegetation.
It's actually not too bad down here.
Well, the auto-generated cliff faces are perfect. So this is the technology working absolutely perfectly. Sort of the satellite.
River's not great.
No, that's a common problem, isn't it, Whisper? I mean, okay, it's a fair point, you know, like the technology works really nicely on the cliff faces. It's never worked particularly well with the rivers. So I don't know quite what the solution there is like maybe they could override the satellite imagery once it gets to a point, and so they just replace it with their auto-generated river. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer is. I mean, presumably they must have thought about it.
I'm sure it's just more time and money in another direction.
Yeah. I remember that very first media show. Whoa, this is tight. The very first media showcase they did at the Grand Canyon, and people were flying along the Colorado River, and it looked diabolical. It was so embarrassing. Like obviously, they chose that scenery and that location for its incredible beauty. But then when people were flying down the river itself, it was kind of this, but possibly even worse. N1, great work with your Chinook down here in the gorge. That's very impressive. Ah, that is tight. Whisper, those floats do not seem to be that much of an impediment to you.
I suspect there's no collision on the rotor tips. I've gotten a little too close a couple times.
Oh, whoa, I'm getting a little bit too close right now. I might have to bail it. I'm up at your height now, Whisper. Oh dear, that was too low down there. Oh, hang on. I've actually floated out of my cockpit. That's...
Oh my gosh.
It's an out-of-body experience in the Gorge du Verdon. There, look at the height of it. That's extraordinary. That's even... Well, is it? I was going to say it's even more dramatic than that Santa Elena Gorge we did in Mexico.
We need our geopilot. Is this one of those rivers that predates the mountainside?
I believe, in my rather hasty reading on this topic, that this is actually quite a young gorge, only 6 million years or so. So it's been carved out pretty quickly, pretty rapidly. Maybe that's why it's so sharp, actually, instead of wide. Although I would need geopilot to explain that one to us. We're always grateful when geopilot comes along. We get some excellent geography insights, geology, I was going to say, insights. This is... I'm lasting longer down here than what I thought I was. I did have to bail at one point. It was just a bit too crazy. Oh, Kurobot's along as well. Hello. I only met you in the last week or so, didn't I? On Twitch. So great to see you along here as well in the group flight. That is a sheer cliff face dropping down on that side. That is incredible. The trees don't have anything to attach to. This is awesome, says Mac2 Slew 2. It is. It is. And we have Mako 6 to thank for this route. Thank you for putting this together for us.
My pleasure. It's very dramatic down here.
Oh, it's nuts, isn't it? So, yeah, I can see why you didn't do this part in real life. Well, that plus you're in controlled airspace, you said, didn't you? So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we could fly down here. I think it's like a national park and stuff.
Fair enough, too. Fair enough, too. Well, in the sim, anything goes. So, I like, you know, I know sometimes I get particular over following the procedures for this thing or that thing. I try and mix it up, right? Try and mix up the experience of learning useful helicopter skills, useful aviation skills. Yes, and here's a hard left here. Everyone else has found it. Chris Loire and your S76. How you going to go? You're going to go up, not across. I don't blame you. Brake turn.
We're going to be exhausted at the end.
Well, we've got a bit of cross country coming up soon, so you can shake out the tension in your arm once we get on to the next leg.
This is a bit tight.
Yeah, so Mako, at some point...
I want to see water on the skids.
Oh, you want to see water on the skids. At some point we do need to leave the river and turn right, so I'll let Mako call that one. Oh, Avgas is in a lot. Whoa. Go ahead, sorry.
Just having a look at the map.
Oh, it seems a pity to leave it at this part. That's just that cliff towering above us on the left.
Yeah, just keep going down because you can turn down any time, and we're still quite away from Cannes.
Excellent. I think the gorge opens up at some point, doesn't it? And that's our cue to turn right, maybe. In fact, is this it coming up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. You're then in the hills behind, kind of, you know, well, on Tebe and Cannes and that way.
We seem to have split into two groups. Some group followed the other branch of the river.
Whoops. It's okay. We can all... go ahead, Jace.
I've got a double back.
All right. Well, we're about to, I think, hit our cross-country leg, so that'll be a chance to form up, and I'll go slow for a bit and let people slew over or do whatever they want to do. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think I saw Chris Loire, like, got to a point where there was that tight hairpin, and it was like, oh, I don't know if the 76 is going to take this turn. All right, and I think we've lost someone off there to the right as well. Still on the rivet. Adrien, in your home country, couldn't miss this one. That's awesome. Are you flying with us, Adrien, or are you watching only? Either way, welcome. Great to hear from you. Thanks for saying hello. And we're so pleased to be in France. It's beautiful. "56 concurrent viewers. Hello to you in this hair-raising Gorge du Verdon experience." Oh, it's Kuraba, or maybe it's
much more chilled out later.
Go ahead, Mako.
Just saying, the flying's going to be much more chilled out later. Don't worry, just nice scenery later on.
Yeah. All right. So I feel this is our right turn, Mako. Do you think so?
Yeah,
or not?
go for it. Yeah, go for it here.
All right. Okay. I'm flying out, turning right. I'm going to go high. I'm going to go slow. I'm at 110 knots now. I'll try and do 80 for a while. And let people form up again. Like a flock of ibis. I was calling you Kurobot. And so maybe it's, as you're French, maybe it's Kurobo. So excuse me if I make incorrect assumptions about people's pronunciations. I don't know how much attention I've been paying to my torque gauge there. Backfire speeds through in the Chinook. Excellent stuff.
I'm pulling all the power I got.
Alright, I said I was going to slow down. I have not achieved that yet, so I'm just trying to get my trim right here. I need a bit more nose up trim. Oh, that was thrilling in the gorge. Let's get that sass back on. Let's get the heading bug up here. I just want to be able to just concentrate on sensible, slow flying here for a bit to let people form up again. I'm going to be aiming for 80 knots here. In fact, here it comes. Speed is now 80. Strange sound effect. Oh, looks like we're doing okay in terms of keeping everyone together. I think we've done all right there.
We've regrouped.
We've regrouped. Okay, I'll take it up to 100 then. So another river. Oh, this is the... have we found the Artuby River? Is that, am I on the right one? Oh, hang on. Heading hold off, please. Make up your mind, Matthew. And that's more than 100 knots. So let's just climb up over this hill. I'm not going to follow the lake, sorry, the river precisely, because we'll just head down to the coast at this point.
Yeah, just go direct now.
Yeah, we'll try and go pretty direct, that's right. Pull a bit more collective here to get over this. Alright, I've lost all my speed because of my inattentive flying. that sound cutting out. It's a little bit annoying. So let's get the heading set there. Let's get the alt set there. So 3,500. That should do us for a little while. Speed is coming back up. The torque is through the roof there. That's not good. 100 knots. Okay, that's looking pretty stable. Well, if anyone wants to try some tight formation flying, now's your chance, because I've basically got mine on autopilot. 110 knots. Are the 500s cruising okay at 110 with your floats on?
No, we're struggling to get just over 100.
Okay, I'll take it down to 100. Thanks for that. So there's 100 now. 95. I'll just bring it back to 100. Just get that nose down again. Come a little bit to the left. Yeah, MSFS is really struggling with the rendering the audio with this many pilots on board, and it might be solved by me just turning off external audio, but I'm not sure about that. And if I do that, it's going to stop me flying. So what I'll do is adjust it in Monaco, or maybe when we're out over the sea. Awesome, so good.
Are we landing at Cannes as well, or just flying over it?
I had that as a flyover. What do you think?
Yeah, no, up to you, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
How are we going for time? We've been flying for just under an hour. Oh, nice formation flying, people. Where's DJ? There he goes.
Cannes, where we flew into and landed and stayed the night there.
Oh, the deprivations of your of your epic scenic journey. Oh, I guess we'll have to stay overnight in Cannes. Oh well.
My mate with the 120, he had a villa down there, so we stayed the night there.
Oh, lucky you. Lucky you. That sounds glorious.
Yeah, I was very lucky. It wasn't my 500, so I didn't have to pay any fuel in it either. I just got to fly it. I was just helping the owner fly it down there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Mako, I'm sorry. So, okay, I got confused because you gave me a custom waypoint right over the airport, and I maybe assumed that was supposed to be a flyover. So, I'm willing to hear what people would like to do, whether would like to stop at Cannes or keep going to Monaco. So, Mandelieu.
Mandelieu is Cannes. It's Cannes Mandelieu. That's the name of the airport.
Question from Samuel Lucas. Do you feel a difference in the helicopter performance or feel with Sim Update 5? We certainly notice a massive difference with the ground effect handling, which was always a bit of a disaster. Yeah, it's been a bit of a mess in 2024, let's be honest. How about this view? Down to the Mediterranean. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. So much so that I feel I want to hop outside the helicopter and enjoy it. Ah, lovely. So many helicopters that MSFS does not know what to do with the sound. How good is that? That is spectacular. That is, you can't get enough of it. That is so good. Oh, I've got 100 knots on. I'm still climbing. That better stop that. So we're going to level off here. Alt. This will cause the helicopter to speed up. So, Samuel, yeah, the biggest changes in finally the ground effect has been improved, especially over raised objects. So that's been one of the most traditional long-running problems for helicopters. I think helicopter handling remains good. I know it's a bit of I feel a bit of an intellectual shortcut for people to say MSFS has rubbish helicopter aerodynamics. I think it's improving all the time. I think this this update shows that again, that they've fixed a bit of a long-running problem. I think the biggest thing for me still just remains maybe a bit of uncertainty in the collective. Maybe I just need a bit more leverage on the controller, because I'm just using the throttle controller. Maybe the proper lever would make it a bit easier for me.
I think that's what's much better in update 5. I think that you're not fighting the collective anymore, certainly not in the 500. I know some people don't like the 500 now. They're saying it's too easy to fly. But actually, this is what it's like, and it's what it's like in real life. It's much more stable. It's quite easy to fly.
Yeah. Good. That's very interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to keep 100 knots on. I'm going to start descending. So speed hold, lower collective. And we'll just get down to, what's the water ahead there? Not the Med, the one before it. So, it's another reservoir, I think. The Bienson. So, okay, I've not had anyone say we must stop at Cannes or Mandelieu, so I propose we keep going to Monaco. Although, I could take a quick break. That might be nice. Oh, I can't make up my mind now. I'll think about it a little bit.
Cannes Airport's nice if you've got the France VFR scenery. It's nice there. There's lots of proper helipads and stuff, but I don't know what it's like otherwise. But
no, I think it might just be generic for me. Just zooming in there. I can't remember now. Is that what I propose? I can't. I'm just having a bit of a memory blank now about which one airport was which. There's not a lot of handcrafted airports down here in the default simulated. Hopefully it'll be remedied in or addressed, improved in a future world update. Always good to see those ones coming through. Australia is the next one. That's exciting.
the first part of the heli route into Monaco is at 1,000 feet over the sea, and then once you get to the two islands, it goes down to 500 feet.
Awesome.
The rest of it.
Awesome. So I've leveled off at just under 3,000 feet. Oh, you're back in RC Boffer. You could maybe you could slew in for a bit and try and catch up with us if you like. Actually, look, let's sit down really briefly at Mandelieu. We'll let RC Boffer catch up. We'll let other people join us. Mandelieu, and then I can take a quick break as well, which will be not a bad thing. Mandelieu is Lima, Foxtrot, Mike, Delta, LFMD. I'll just put this in the chat. LFMD Mandelieu. And what is it saying about weather? Someone's flying right through me. 4 knots from 170, so we've got a southerly. That's nice. We can just go straight in. I propose we maybe just set down by the main runway. We'll take that first apron at the left on runway 17. Oh, I've lost all my speed. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Pulling my collective now. It'll start to come right now. Sorry about that. In fact, I got so bad that the SAS has come off as well. Oh. Disaster. Alright, I'm fixing it. I should just dive down there where everyone else is. So
the helipads are all south of runway 04. So they all kind of go along just the south of runway 04. There's all the helipads, the heli parking area there.
South of runway 04. Okay, so we'll approach runway 17. That's where the wind's coming from. So we'll fly the length of 17 and past the threshold of 35. In fact, we'll take a left to get onto the heli area at the south down there. That's what we'll do. So we'll fly the length of runway 17. So, see a couple of people turning left down there. Sorry, right. I meant we need to go left. Yeah. So I'm going to hold this heading, or more or less. Famous last words. I will try and hold... It's going to be about 060. And this weather's nice. It was actually a little bit back in time though, so I'm about 5 hours behind real life, so that I could enjoy the afternoon light. Beautiful south of France.
I think there is an official kind of heli route into Cannes Airport. We came in from the sort of west, southwest, and in and round.
Power lines. Okay, let me just get Navigraph then. Yes, there's some VFR routes in Navigraph. There are the solid black lines in Navigraph, and the dashed ones are heli. Is that right? Am I oversimplifying it?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
So yeah, so you flew in from the west, probably just on a VFR route, I'm guessing, and yeah. Well, we'll do an extended kind of right base here and get ourselves down into Mandelieu. That'll work, I think. Oh, I'm losing my speed again.
Yeah,
sorry, people. I'll fix that at once before I lose my SAS, which has just happened. Get that heading back.
There's the airport just on the left.
On the left?
For my left, so yeah, where are you?
We're just following the river. So yeah, we'll do a sort of a straight in from the north and fly the length of 17 and vacate to the left to get to the helicopter pad at the south of the airport.
Yeah, I'm just ahead to the right of you, I think.
No worries. We'll fix it all up. We'll fix it up. Oh, so good. $110 knots for me. I'll just try and slow that down slightly. Flyby! Yeah! Thanks for keeping up with me, people, with my slight mucking around today. So we'll be taking a right here. I'll just use the heading bug for that. Speed 100, just pulling it tiny bit more collective. Landing light goes on. Airport's just down in the valley down there. Sorry, get the head tracking back on to see it. Can't quite see it yet, but it's down there. Feet. Mandelieu. Get my special binoculars. Oh, there we go. There's the airport. I've got runway 17 in sight. We'll head straight in there. Got to remember to change the sound. Make sure I do that. I hope it doesn't still cut out even if I put the external sounds to 0. Nice work. Oh, so, sorry, head tracking, I should have had that off. Alright, so, SAS can come off now. I will hand fly in from here, 100 knots. Murray JC's already down. Good work.
I've come in on runway 35. The way I came in, the wind's coming in that direction.
Is it? I thought it was a southerly.
Not according to the windsock or my on my GPS, but you might have something different.
I've got 123 at 3 right now, so it has died down a little bit. It was 170 last time I looked, or 160 or something. Yeah. Oh, overspeeding it. Careful, Matthew. Careful. So fly the length of 17. And we'll go and find Mako and everyone else down there at the heli apron. Yeah, this is good. You should always take a break if you can. I don't know why I was so indecisive about it. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're all good now. Pass the threshold of 3.5 and then we go off to vacate to the left. Do a nice air taxi over here. Where's Mako? There's Mako. Alright. Generic scenery for me, but we'll be fine. Lovely. Here we are. Another elevation disagreement. Mako hovering about 2 feet above the ground there.
It's strange because you're all on the right level, same level as me, but obviously for you it's different.
Yeah, it looks like you're about a couple of feet off the ground for me, levitating in an absolutely perfect hover. Okay, so I am going to mute that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm immediately going to go into the sound settings and try and stop the external other aircraft. I'm going to put it 0, but is that going to stop the cutting out? There's the horn. Why didn't that work before? Okay, so that does not mute the other aircraft, so that is starting to make some sense of things. Multiplayer voice chat, music, user interface, environment, other aircraft engines? Well, I want my aircraft engine. Other aircraft is at 0. What if I put multiplayer voice chat down? I don't know. Why are you bringing yourself back up to power? 206, stop that. Bit of a mystery. Okay, short break from me, and we'll get along, head out to sea and get along to Monaco. That's what we're doing. Short break from me on this beautiful trip. I'll set up a nice external shot to enjoy all the helicopters. Oh yeah. JB Vox. Nice nice effect there. Alright, I can't handle the fact that I'm not in alignment with everyone else, so I'll just cheat and slew it around. Get the ground crew to turn it around for me. There we go, done. External. External, please. Internal, external. Where are we? Okay. Oh, Bunkfoss is now in a de Havilland Caribou. Alright. Oh, excellent helicopters. Excellent stuff. Okay, short break for me. Be right back. And we'll get in some more flying. And as we get back into the cockpit, RC Boffer has finally made it along. You are welcome. You made it. So good. So good. So good. I'm going to make another track, actually. I'll keep that as my intro track, and I will make a new one to go as my break track. I think the break track, I can make it a little bit more up-tempo. What do you reckon? So, we are going to head out to sea. So we can use runway 04. The wind's pretty light and variable at this point, as Mako was suggesting. We can take a right. Go past those two islands, isn't it? And then we follow the coast. So, yeah, easy. It's just what the magenta line says there. Edu Feltrin, I haven't seen you before. Hello to you. Welcome aboard in your Huey, I think. Anyone else I haven't said hello to? Avgas, I haven't seen yet, I don't think, have I? What a great bunch of pilots. So great to have you all on, people. Really appreciate you. I think I've decided, Steelman17, great to see you along as well. I met you on Twitch. I think I have decided that I'm just going to have to pay for Restream and just do the multi-streaming. So I've been getting into Twitch a little bit recently. I don't quite get the 65 concurrent viewers of YouTube that I do on Twitch. But it was growing until yesterday when I was testing the 407 and I had one person. Crawdad, who is a valued channel regular. Thank you, Crawdad, for keeping me company while I tested that horrific new 407 from Anybuilds. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let's get to runway 04 and I will... can you say hello to Speedmats28? Speedmats, yeah, I called out Speedmats in your high-speed canyon work before, but hello again, Speedmats. You are always welcome. So I'm just going to get over to runway 04, and it looks like I've got a bit of trim in, so I might just get rid of that. Just get that down here, because the cow and trim reset does not work, as you might expect. Van Hoff, loving this. Me too. So thank you for coming along. So yes, so the next channel target is to pay for Restream. And therefore I can just permanently go on both Twitch and YouTube, and there's an obligation to make it a good experience for people on Twitch as well. I think I can do that. I have to maybe work out some sort of rewards and maybe some fun stuff to make the stream more interesting. Always a bit of a challenge. You're always working on your stream, trying to make stuff better. Oh, Vani or Van Gogh. Alright, so we'll take off this way. Winds are light and variable. I'll just get along here, let people form up on the runway, and then we get going again, out to sea. On the Côte d'Azur. Great way to remember I'm terrible at flying formation. Yeah, it doesn't help, does it, when I get involved in the map, and then all my speed comes off and the SAS switches off, so I don't have like 6-axis autopilot on this. This is just attitude. Alright, how people are forming up over here. There you will go! I love you, I love you, I love you. Look at that, so great. So great, so great.
Yeah, you need a co-pilot and cockpit sharing.
So I can just sit back and host the stream and let someone else do all the work. I kind of feel that's the
trade-off.
It's trade-off. I feel it's like the I feel it's the implicit goal of all of these new innovations for long-haul pilots, who it's getting so automated now that you just basically type in your destination into SimBrief and your starting point. the flight plan just goes in, you taxi to the runway, put it to MCT, and take off, put it into cruise or climb, hit the autopilot, and you're done. And then reverse at the end, and that's like your flight. As everything else is automated. I don't know. It's this is more fun for me. But anyway. Oh, so good. I think we might have a record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 29. I think we've got over 30 pilots today. You are also good. 65 concurrent viewers on the channel. Let's get that altimeter correct. So up we go, and we'll be taking a right to get out to sea. It still wants to pitch forward. Not a great pickup on my part there, but we'll get moving along here. And we'll overtake Arry Flight Spearmint flavoured H500. And say goodbye to Cannes and get ourselves on our way to Monaco. Take a right, keep those 2 islands on our left. Beautiful, Cannes. So, 1,000 feet is the goal here. Landing light goes off. Let's trim it out first. Then I can start my complaints about the new 407. Head tracking can come off. Heading looks about right, so I can go SAS on, I think. Get the heading hold on. We're going to hold here at 1,000 feet, which is coming up now. Oh, yes. Oh, the jet winds back again. I got the other players on 0 and it's still there. Beats me. Okay, so there's 100 knots. I'm going to have to just be a bit sensible here. Oh, no, what am I doing? Have I got alt hold on? Yes, I do. So this will now just be going to speed. Oh, look at the Mediterranean today. It's beautiful. One of the saltiest seas on the planet. Just adjusting this, taking a gentle left now whilst I try to keep my speed under control. Just being sensitive to the H500s and their float machines. Okay, that's 100 knots now. Pull the collective a little bit now. Pull a bit more. So starting to edge left now. Keep the islands on our left, and then we make for Cap Ferrat. So lots of Roman history here, I believe. Don't know if you're up on all of this stuff, Mako, but I understand this was a ancient Roman shipping lane through the just between the islands and the Cannes over there.
Not massively up on the history, but I'm sure you're correct.
I was blown away when I went to Arles. I had no idea about all the Roman stuff there. I found it amazing. So we're just aim at the point, people. Just aim at the point, and that'll get us on our way. So this first part of what we're doing here, the purpose is to keep us away from Nice. And in fact, we're supposed to be at 500 feet at that point, aren't we? So we're still on our helicopter arrivals and departures for Cannes and Monaco and Nice. But we will need to get down to 500 feet when we pass the point here. Actually, why don't I actually put this up on the stream through Navigraph so you can see what I'm talking about. Wind capture, no. Yes, actually, wind capture, Navigraph. Is this going to work today? There you go. There's my Navigraph. It's worked. Hide that. All right. So these dotted lines here are our helicopter routes. I don't know what that one there is. A helicopter arrival. Is that like a hold there for Cannes? I don't know. That's a weird one. So we just proceed along here. Each of these points is named, so we're Sierra Alpha to Sierra Bravo right now, and then Tango Sierra and through. So we could use these points if we were negotiating with the controllers in that airspace there. Why is that restricted and not controlled airspace? That's we're in R225 now. Confused about the airspace markings there, but that's restricted in here. Ground to 500. I assume it means it's for helicopters. It's restricted for helicopters, I'm assuming, without actually being able to look that one up while I'm flying. So let's just descend now to 500. So speed hold. Gentle decrease on the collective will get me descending. Noisy miner making some noise outside. Sounds like an alarm in the cockpit, doesn't it? So that's our SB point there, a little bit more to the left. And so I'll be pulling collective again to level off. Not a lot of wave action on the meds today, in my view, at least anyway, so you feel a little bit unsure about your height. Pulling the collective, level up at 500. Alt. Get that speed back. Let's do a flyby. Oh, look at that formation. Beautiful work. DJ and Nuba, Mike Keeler, you're all in there nice and close, doing a beautiful job. Probably actually look out the window and see DJ. There he is. Our faithful formation pro. In fact, why don't I get that screen off now so you can see what I'm doing. That flyby would have been a bit better if I hadn't left the map up the entire time. DJ the master. Go ahead, Mako.
I was just saying we flew across the English Channel at 500 feet. The weather was really bad, low clouds, so we had to get underneath it. So that was quite an interesting experience.
Yeah, it sounds kind of scary.
That's all good fun.
I've done that in a Gazelle.
You've done that in a Gazelle. Did you do it at 160 knots, Jace?
No, 120.
Oh boy, you can do that in simulator life soon when we get that Gazelle. He's gone very quiet, Roderick, in the last couple of weeks. So he's had no further updates on his Discord, so I don't quite know what's going on at Fly Inside headquarters.
I think he's gone into beta testing.
Well, he kind of advised on his Discord that I thought, unless I misread it, that he was already in beta testing and he was submitting to the marketplace already. Because I think you submit before your beta testing's finished. I think that's how it works. And so it was, this is now almost a month ago, he was saying if it goes through that, then we could be looking at a release in a couple of weeks. So, you know, no disrespect intended. I mean, stuff comes up during ingestion. I'm sure Microsoft will have its things that it wants sorted out before something can go live. So I assume that's where we're at with the Fly Inside Gazelle right now.
I don't know about them, but with SimWorks Studio, the Kodiak was about 3 days between submit and live. So 3 days is when things go well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, but was that the submission of their first submission, or was it their? Do you know what I mean? Like, was there a beta submission and then a live submission, or what?
Good question. That was the first 2024 native build of the Kodiak, but I don't know if there was a previous submission. That's a good question.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Maybe maybe it's sort of a two-part process, so they can, iron out the bugs during that beta phase. And then the announced,
It's going to be an expensive time.
An expensive time, yeah. Lots of add-ons coming out because, I mean, the Taugs Dauphin cannot be far away. You've got the ED Pro as well, Emergency Dispatcher Pro, which will work beautifully with the MH65 as well.
Yeah, the Volco 105 soon.
Yes, the 105 also. In fact, that
Phenom
one,
300E.
the Phenom 300E. Does it have rotary wings?
It's a little different character. No, it's a business jet. But I'm still excited.
Good on you. Good on you. I'm excited for you. So there's going to be a lot of action in the next. You think the next month or two. So it's May now, and when did we start getting releases? It was July that it started getting quite busy last year with the 500C and the MH60. Those were the big two releases last year. How are you going with your formation flight, people? Oh yeah, Noob is doing a good job over there. Where's DJ? I'll be faithfully off there to my 3. There he is. How's my speed? 100 knots. I think I'm doing okay there. So H500 float planes, I expect to see you getting into the marina at Monaco. We've only got 6 helipads, so I'll get in and then get out so that other people can use the helipads at Monaco if they would so like. So with the weather that I've got, which is about 4 hours old, I've now got winds calm, 2 knots at 180, so that's pretty much calm. It's going to be nice and easy into Monaco. So that's Cap Ferrat over there on my 11 o'clock. I believe, in my earlier reading, this is all, there's seagrass meadows beneath the sea here. It's a beautiful little microclimate in this area for both above the waves and below. Cap Ferrat, the Ferret Cape. Alright, so just taking a small right here to stay in the helicopter lane.
I've done quite a bit of scuba diving around this area, so it's, like you say, it's lots of grasses and stuff.
Beautiful. Any mammal highlights in the in your scuba diving? I mean, in our sort of seagrass meadows, we've got manatee and stuff in Australia. I don't know what you got in the Mediterranean up there.
Yeah, not really here. There's not much exciting to see kind of marine life here.
Scuba diving, beautiful. Right,
I believe it's where scuba was actually invented here. Jacques Cousteau, he was invented it, and it was down here where he started diving.
Oh, is that so? Is that so? Oh, brilliant formation flying, people. Good work. Good work. So we take a gentle left here, and then we are heading into Monaco. Look at these mountains. Beautiful. What's that in the water? Sea monster.
Somebody said they saw a sea monster in Loch Ness.
Yeah, Loch Ness. Nessie lives on. I think that's just a bit of a scenery glitch that I just found there.
Yeah, I think apparently Loch Ness Monster is in Loch Ness.
So good. So good. Gentle left getting us into Monaco. Hugging the hills there. The light's kind of off it at the moment, isn't it, Monaco? So it's a bit hard to see where it sort of... Yeah, it's coming into better view now, isn't it? There we go. That's good. That's really good. So I'll lead the way into the heliport, but then I'll get straight off it and I'll just set down on a sea wall or something, because it's going to be pretty congested traffic there. With our 30 helicopters, if you're all still with me. Extraordinary. Huge turnout today. Beautiful work, people. Great to have you along. Flyby. Yeah! So good, so good. As we get into Monaco. So can I actually see the heliport with my special binoculars? Yeah, I think I just can. Sky Mega is there, I believe. Hello, Sky Mega. Okay, so aim for the bright building. So I'm going to go SAS off at this point, and I'm going to just I'll go to the furthest pad I can, and other people can go to my left if they want to, but I'll just get straight off. Float 500s can go wherever the hell they please. You got all the choice in the world. You can sort of show us your docking skills there in the marina, or try yourself out at the pad here as well, whatever you like.
There are 8 pads that you can use.
There are 8 pads and possibly 30 helicopters. So, so it's space is at a premium here. But I'll set down just but I'll immediately take off again so people can get in. 60 knots on now. Okay. Oh, I've got a bit low. I see. Yes, it's a bit confusing because of the satellite imagery beneath the actual model.
Did you download the free Monaco update?
I didn't manage to download anything, so I'm all over the place today, Mako. That's why I'm relying so heavily on you. All right, I'll sit down next to Sky Mega over here, if I can stabilize it.
I'm going to orbit overhead.
Excellent. You keep guard overhead there, Mako. Make sure no one makes off with the crown jewels, some sort of heist or something in Monaco. Oh, that was way higher than what I thought it was. What a mess. Oh yeah, the Chinook goes well there, doesn't it? Alright, I'll take off now and let someone else get in. Backwards. I'll just see if I can find a seawall or something I can use over here. Is anyone coming on there? Bit dangerous. Oh, Murray's on the water. Very good. Oh, that's part of the Grand Prix in here, isn't it? Or is it?
Not regular fast traffic.
Just fast traffic. I don't think there's no such thing as fast traffic in Monaco except for that one weekend of the year.
No, it's very, very strict in Monaco. You can't even rev your engine.
You can't even rev your engine.
The police just pull you over straight away. Yeah.
Funny. All right,
Makes it tough for the rich guys showing off Lamborghinis.
Oh, the poor rich guys with the Lamborghinis. How sad. Or even crystallized.
Yeah, some incredible cars driving around Monaco. You'll see some of the rarest cars in the world driving around.
Oh, dear me. Whisper Dark, are you in the water or are you in some custom scenery that... I'm a little bit confused about Crystal
I am
Isle,
on
actually.
the water.
Nice.
I'm floating on the water.
Well, you've done a good job there. Stearman, looks like we've got a bit of a disagreement here in elevation. Love that. It's one reason I try and find locations where we've got good default scenery so that we're all in agreement. When this stuff happens, we're all over the place. Oh dear. Hello, Mia Scully. I can see you down there as well. And LF Bank.
It's quite a nice scenery. The free one's quite nice. If anyone did download it.
Yeah. E28 Power. I'm just trying to. There's a couple of people I haven't said hello to yet, so just making sure everyone's included. Binky and Sky Mega joins us here today as well. Iberian trim. Fantastic. What an excellent experience. All right, well, I'll give you another minute to enjoy your landing there at Monaco. And what do we put on the flight plan next? We're going to go and have a look at this sports ground cut into the hill. It's the home of the Monaco Football Club. Training centre's cut into the hill. So I think they found a bunch of ancient fossils when they excavated all of that. So how are we going here with our landings here? Oh, people have joined me over here. Thank you. Nice work, DJ. You're in a tree from my view here. Giga, hello to you. How much more flying is here to do? Oh, come and have a fly with us. Giga, we've still got, I don't know, half an hour or something, maybe. Come along to the Monaco heliport, Giga. Did I put the ICAO in for that? LNMC. LNMC. So you'd be very welcome to come along. It's nice finally having the Canuti. Hello to you. Got some high-flying AI aircraft up there. Oh, Mako, let's admire your landing, which I can't actually do because the height's different. Oh dear, oh dear.
I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah. Well, it looked like a very nice approach, which to me is kind of underneath Iberian trim because of the different sceneries we've got loaded in. Good stuff. All right, so I will take off backwards and I will see if I can relocate. I don't know why I found it so hard to find it yesterday. We'll just go down the... Oh, hello, DJ. Yeah. That is funny. Your formation flying also extends to going for a walk along the seawall there. That is excellent. All right, so I'm going to... We'll enjoy the harbour, fly down here a bit, and we'll sort of turn back in, and we'll go and find the sports grounds and enjoy a bit more Monaco. So there we go. Backwards. Here I go. Lifting now. Okay, not a disaster. Don't think there's anyone behind me. Oh, yes there is. It's India Oscar Zulu, my favourite 500C. Alright, I'm just going to fly down here to Binky, and I'll just sort of hold here a bit and let people catch up if they want to, and we'll just go for a little meander down the coast here, and then double back, and go and find the sports ground. Another landing challenge for us.
You can see some of the circuit down here, the kind of swimming pool as it's called here, the main marina where all the big boats park up for the Monaco Grand Prix.
There it is, yes. That's the marina in here. I'm just going to look for the swimming pool. Is that where Edu is at the moment? Edu?
Yeah, you can't miss the pool. It's a big old pool right at the end of the marina.
Oh yeah, the blue thing. With some red and orange in there as well. Nice. Oh, the architecture's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see some of the curbing for the circuit as well on the apexes.
Nice. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Monaco. Well, we've just flown in so many interesting places in these group flights, and I never imagined I was going to be at Monaco, but here I am. So we'll double back. So I'll just get to this next point here, and I'll take a left to sort of go and land a bit and enjoy the beautiful terraced buildings coming down to the sea, in the Mediterranean Sea, in Monaco. And hello to our 65 concurrent viewers. So great to have you along for our experience in the south of France, and right now Monaco. We had some spectacular gorge flying earlier on. Very risky flying indeed, which is why we enjoyed it. Oh, that sun for me just coming up over there. I have set the time a little bit in the past, so I'm still using real world weather, light winds, and 17 degrees in Monaco a few hours ago. There's the marina with all the ridiculous super yachts. Wow.
You should be pretty much over Casino Square as well, I think, where you are, where you see all the sort of famous pictures of all the people in the cars parking up.
Nice. Nice. Alright, let's go and find this sports ground. Flying Dog, hello to you. LF Bank, LLC, you found another helipad up there. That's good and very sensible. I think it might be a medical centre that you got down there, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, this cliff face is nice. And so just over here, isn't it? We're going to find the sports ground on the other side of this, aren't we?
Yeah, just to your right. I'm just to your right above. There's a kind of big hill fort up here, which is probably worth having a look at. It's quite interesting.
Wow. Oh, that cliff face is stunning. It really is so good. Might follow the road. Might be a bit easier to get up there. Or half follow the road. Oh, the view. So let's see if we can do a line-up in the sports ground. We'll get it with our noses facing out, if we possibly can, so we're all in the same direction for a lovely group shot. I like a nice group shot. I think it's in here.
Yeah, just to your right. If we park up on the grass pitch is probably the easiest one. There's three kind of pitches.
Okay. Oh, it's where the exposed. I can see the cliff face now of the exposed rock there, where they carved it all out. It's a monumental operation just for a sports ground, Mako.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
So we'll look for the grass pitch, and we'll get our noses out, away from the cliff face. There we go. Perfect for a massive helicopter flight.
And then just above it is the hill fort.
Oh, the hill fort. Okay, all right. Well, I'll sit down here first. Well, should we? Okay, no, I'll sit down here first.
Yeah, sit down first, and then when we take off, have a look. And then there's another one just over the other side. It's quite interesting. Excellent. This row of trees strikes me as unrealistic, but we'll allow it.
There we go. Down we are, and let's just have a little look. That is quite something. Nice lineup of pilots. That is looking really good. As we enjoy the spectacular view from the Monaco Football Club with our excellent bunch of group flight helicopter pilots. So great to have you along on this group flight. All are welcome so long as you've got rotary wings. That is so good, people. That is so good. Now, how am I going to do this group shot? Get rid of these name tags. I think it's a bit too dense. Come up a bit higher, maybe. Need all the buttons for this. Oh, look at you. You've done a really nice lineup there, pilots. Nicely done. That is spectacular. I love it. I love it. That is so good. That's one of the best group shots yet. So good. All right, that is going straight to the screenshots channel. Oh, someone's already beaten me to it. Whisper's one of the fastest guns in the West when it comes to getting these shots up. But here's one without the name tags from the opposite angle, coming up to you now. So good. So good. That is... I'm blown away. I love it that we've got a Chinook in there as well. It just cracks me up every time seeing that massive machine there. All right, what do we put on the... why is my helicopter moving? We want to go northeast to Montagel. Oh, is that where the fort is? Oh, no, the fort's right here, isn't it, Mako?
Yeah, the fort's right here behind us. There's another one where we're looking as well. There's another one on the top there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you can just kind of follow the route back down into Cannes, down into Nice, rather.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at this fort up here, as Mako suggests. So lifting up now, I will go forwards a little bit so that I don't cut anyone off coming back. Oh, I'm finding it a little bit hard to lift this helicopter today. None of my pickups have been particularly good. All right. So I'll take a right and we'll have a look at the see if we can find this fort. Hopefully it's not just a France VFR one.
No. It's part of the photogrammetric scenery.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's that sort of observatory dome, isn't it, up there? There it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Whisper Darks there. That's where we're going. Oh, this view is ridiculous from up here, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah, the view's stunning.
That's so good. So good. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is so great. What a world. What a thing that we've got, this simulator that allows us to do this. So great. Me going on and on about how great it is. Okay, DJ, we're going to level out soon. We'll head for the highest point there. I think that's Monaco. For an even more ridiculous view of Monaco. There it is, all of it below us. How amazing. How amazing. It's over 3,500 feet. So this is the first major ridge as the Maritime Alps. So this is, I suppose, one end of that structure that runs through most of Europe, doesn't it? So there it is. We can see back to Italy from up here. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, that sound cutting in and out. That's something to do with MSFS multiplayer. Perfect, says RC Buffer. Parfait. Almost at the top of my green torque arc there. Yeah, so we'll after Monagel we'll be going inland a bit and then south into Nice. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Oh, there's view. I haven't actually checked this, but is there a clearing up here for us to land on?
Teleport.
Yeah, there's lots of space up here to land on.
All right, we're landing. Just don't hit the communications tower. There we go. Looks like a car park. Oh no, it's just rocks. I thought they were cars. Well, what's happened? Come back. Alright, see if we can get a spectacular front row seat up here. What about just under 4,000 feet? That was a pretty rapid climb, wasn't it? Well done, people. Oh, I think there might be a bit of weird terrain here because I can see trees through it. At the peak of Montagel. Okay, no, I've made it onto the ground. I'll go all the way forwards in case someone else wants to get to the edge there. So, yes, the rock is transparent, but only to trees. Okay. There it is. One of the most spectacular city views on Earth. We've got Italy way over there. We've got France behind us. And we've got Monaco in front of us. Incredible sight from the peak of Montagel. The southernmost peak, the most first prominent peak in the Maritime Alps. That is spectacular. Another group flight win. Come and join us, people. Come and join us. Gigabyte made it. Hello, Gigabyte. All right. That time I had my vertical recorder on so I could record it. All right, so that'll work. All right, so what are we doing? We're just going to head east and we're going to find the river. And the river is... Which river is it? So that I sound like I know what I'm talking about. The river is the Var River, and we just follow the river in basically, and the heliport's on the... Oh no, hang on, what do we say? Shall we do a helicopter arrival, Mako? I'll put this back on my screen. So the helicopter arrival would not go to the river. So the river Var is down here, and the helicopter arrival looks like it comes through the town here, and then we would be on the correct side of the runways then to get into the southern apron here at Nice. What do you think? Shall we do river or coast, Mako?
Probably the river's maybe more interesting. There's quite a lot of nice scenery down that way. We've been down the coast already, so I'd say go head in.
Okay, head in, and we'll be flying over the runways. So we'll try and get over the runways at sort of a few hundred feet. I mean, I suppose it's possible for people to get cleared to do that in real life, but it would depend on the traffic, I think. So anyway, yeah, good. Let's do that. To the river. So we are going to fly west, lifting up. Oh, Marf is here. Hello, Marf. Haven't seen you on a flight for ages. Good to have you along. And again, I messed up the pickup because I've left the trim in. Try not to hit the transmission mast there. Oh, that's cool. That's great. Is that, what's that? Is that a quarry down there? A massive
big quarry.
Huge. Is that where they got all the lovely limestone to build all the fabulous buildings in Monaco? Oh, the sunset through the hills there. That is gorgeous. The scenery's been special today. Thank you. It's been really good. Really good. Oh, I'm going way too fast. Way too fast. So, yes, I had to go on the Bell 407, the new Any Builds one that replaces the... Got a lot of speed on there. That replaces the Nemeth one. So evidently, I'm speculating here because I don't know, but I imagine that Microsoft, as the owners of MSFS 2024, decided that maybe the Nemeth one did not have the potential to update. So they got someone else to build a new 407. Now, the Nemeth 407 has never been great, but the new 407 is diabolical. It is not great. It flies weird. It flies like the Quick Flight Striker. I would believe it. If someone said, oh, that is copied and pasted the flight model, I'd believe it. Very disappointing indeed.
I honestly don't know why I would bother doing helis. Just let it, you know, keep it to the good developers.
Well, I mean, Nemeth had a track record. I mean, again, I'm speculating because I don't know them, but it sort of seems that they were going quite strong for a while, Nemeth, but maybe they've sort of faded a bit in the last few years. So Nemeth were commissioned to, and sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but I don't know how it's pronounced, so I'll just do what I can. They provided the original 407 out of the two original helicopters in 2020. Asobo made the Cabri G2 and Nemeth made the 407. The 407 was always a handful to fly. It kind of flew from the rotor, so you felt like you were suspended beneath the disc. That was good, but it was just a bit floaty and weird. It was a bit overpowered. The systems, the startup never seemed to be all that great, and it was not great at all when it came to 2024. And so again, I'm speculating, maybe Microsoft decided that they wanted something with better development potential, and so they commissioned a new one from Any Builds. It's just, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's a real pity. I mean, the model's okay. The old model was alright. I think the exterior on the Nemeth was alright. I mean, there's a new cockpit. So they haven't even reused the old assets. They've actually built all new assets, which is surprising. Oh, that sun coming up over the crest of the peaks. It's beautiful. So, new model. The sound's nothing to get excited about. The handling is ridiculous. You bank it and it doesn't turn, so you have to turn it with the pedals. The pedal response is absurd. There's no inertia. So it's like, it's worse than the original 407 4 years ago. So it's just, why? Very disappointing. If you wanted to cut it over, why not cut it over when it was good instead of in its current state, you know? Such a pity. Yeah, the needs of the flight simulators are not being served. I expect the default aircraft to be flyable, if not with the greatest systems fidelity, because, you know, third-party developers specialise in that kind of stuff. Oh, this little ridge line coming here from this peak here, so beautiful. Oh, there's structures up there as well. So here's the River Var. Oh, Giga. Sounds like you're busy. All right. Nice to see you briefly. So a bit of a unfortunate situation with the 407. So You know, we've just got these kind of mediocre helicopters in the default at the moment. Oh, I'm overspeeding it. Because I think I've got way too much nose down trim. Oh dear, Matthew, come on. Almost got a retreating blade stall there. Grossly overspeeding the 206. I think I've got far too much up nose trim is probably the problem. E28 power, hello to you. On our approach into Nice. Yeah, the EC135 looks okay. Flies still not great. Better than when it was first launched. 407, just embarrassing. Cabri, good. Needs, I've put in a few bug reports for it. Hopefully that'll get attended to at some point. What are the other defaults? The R66, not bad, but has been further developed since it went live. I mean, they put the rotor the right way around now. That's good.
The H225 got some fixes, but the flight model still sucks.
Oh, it's embarrassing. I mean, that's a premium deluxe helicopter. You know, it needs to be better. I mean, let's assume they're still working on that. I'm willing to still give them a little bit of benefit of the doubt with that. I flew it around a bit yesterday. It just wants to pitch up the nose as if you're in a retreating blade stall from like 120 knots. It's ridiculous. That thing can cruise at 140.
Well, right. Well, it's weird. Any builds fixed a couple issues, which means they're on it, but they didn't do the pitch up, which is the big one to me.
Yeah, they fixed like the avatar not being visible when they're doing a rescue mission, but they didn't fix the nose up business. Crazy.
Well, you couldn't shut the engines off at the end of a career mission. That was kind of bad.
Oh, I just gave up on that a long time ago. So was that actually still extant as of Sim Update 4?
No, that was the Sim Update 5 fix, was the engine cut off. It's now working.
Yeah. Allianz Riviera. Big old stadium there, isn't it? Get my binoculars out. Nice model. There's a pyramid on the side of the road. This flight has been a lot of fun, and we have Mako 6 to thank for us. Thank you again, Mako.
Mako's been great.
Yeah, really good. The length was just right as well. It's a bit hard. I couldn't really estimate it last night, so I was going to just think to myself, well, we'll make it to Monaco, and then we'll figure out how much time we got. I know it's pretty late for you there in the UK, so grateful for you sticking with as well. That's really great.
If anyone wants to come back to this area, the kind of area just back inland a bit is really great to explore as well. A little bit further in, more kind of gorges and stuff like that.
Beautiful. Had a lot of viewers on the stream today as well, so grateful to people hanging out and watching us fly. You can hit me up with your helicopter questions, observations, concerns, worries, whatever you like. We'll take your questions. Now, can I find this helicopter apron? We're going to cross the 2 runways, and it's to the south. I think I can see a building over there, just being caught in the afternoon sun there. I actually thought it would be a bit darker by now. It was a bit of guesswork to choose the right time.
Oh, you got it right.
Yeah, not too bad, is it? Not too bad. Cross the runways, and the helicopter apron is way here on the other side. Mako was telling me you have to use a shuttle bus and a tunnel or something to get over here. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
It's crazy. It's all the way over here, the helicopter apron. I suppose this is how they service Monaco and stuff, maybe from these ports here.
Yeah, exactly. This is basically you go from Nice to Monaco by helicopter. I think it's cheaper than a taxi.
So I'm assuming
course,
that
all
it's
the
a very expensive taxi.
all the super yachts with helipads as well.
Oh, give me a break. Oh, super.
There's a
yachts and
regular
helipads.
flight that goes from Nice, regular flights that go from Nice to Monaco helicopter. So like a taxi service.
Incredible. It's coming a bit short there because I don't have my... What texture have they got on that building there? Oh, is that an ad for a watch? That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I'm just having a bit of a struggle with the trim in this today, so I'm going to actually try and reset that. Let's go a little bit backwards. Oh, the trim's awful. Matthew, you made it worse. I'm just going to cheat and sleep. I can't handle it. Alright, there we go. Turn that off. Off you go. Head tracking off. Oh, yeah, of course. And then a bus just spawns into me. Great, that's awesome. Thanks, MSFS 2024. I love that. Oh, it's gone now. All right. Head tracking off.
All the good parking is taken.
Well, we've got so many helicopters. That's why. You can use the grass.
An abundant supply.
Oh, so good. So good. Well, DJ I'm at the centre of the pad. What I'm struggling with the cow and 206 at the moment is that the trim reset doesn't work. So that's worth maybe pursuing with Josh and seeing if we can get that one sorted out. That'll make it a bit easier to deal with.
Definitely.
Look at this row of helicopters here. You are so good. Rob and your H130, hope that served you well today. We have filled up that heliport, as it deserved to be. How can I get a nice shot out of that? So we'll just get those labels off. So good. So good. So let's just get this into the channel as well. Nice. Or is it nice? That is excellent. Excellent stuff. So people hit me up with your helicopter observations. If you want to talk helicopters, this is your chance to do it. Put a question to the team. As I shut down my 206 in just a moment. Who's this coming in late? Mia Scully. In you come. Bird's eye view here of all the comings and goings at the Nice heli area. Weirdly divorced from the rest of the airport on the southern side. Not very good road access. Oh, Bunkfoss, you had to bail on the flight. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get this shut down, which is a pretty simple operation. So we'll just get that landing light off and we will just cut the... It's gone back to 100 again. Don't quite understand why it does that. Your fuel light is on. Oops, yeah, I think I forgot to refuel at Mandelieu when we called him there. I could have reminded you about that. Let's get that generator off. Avionics can come off. Battery stays on for now. Directional gyro can come off. Pulse light off for now, but we'll get rid of the last part of the electrics in a moment as the Bell 206 shuts down. I didn't even really admire my French livery very much today. Golf Hotel Lima Romeo served me well, except for the lack of a trim reset. Alright, so nice easy machine to stop and start the 206. No mucking around there. So get those anti-cols off, get that battery off, and I can open up the door. Which I think is going to open up the door for everyone, from my view, is it? Yep. Classic. Here's a arrival at Nice. Oh, who's landed on the roof? Marf, of course you did. Oni, I did fly the 407. And I caught a little bit of, I made a little bit of video with it just so that I could use it as a comparison. But I didn't really spend too much time with it. What's your observation about the Nemeth 407 in that last month or so? Yeah, Oni, I also agree with you about the trim. The lack of a trim reset is, because, you know, unless you've got the trim viewer up the whole time, it makes it a bit difficult to work out what you're doing with the trim. So it'd be great to have that one sorted out, please, Josh. Might send you another message about that. What's my thoughts about the hind from flying fries? My initial thought is there's a hind from flying fries. Don't know anything about it. So don't know anything about that one. Sorry, can't comment on that one, Nick. Is that a 2020 native that I've just never seen?
He's still working on it.
Oh, okay. It's a work in progress, is it? Okay. Well, why is my
Probably
camera
6
so
months
great?
out at least.
Okay. Oh, good. All right. Well, that's interesting. Another sort of Eastern Bloc helicopter for people to play with. I did a little Twitch live stream with the MI2 from Digital Aeronautics. A couple of weird things about the way it flies, but, you know, great model. They've done a good job with putting it together. A few little sound things that could be improved as well, but the model feels very heavy, feels very floaty and heavy. It's lighter than a Huey, the MI2, so I'd like to see it with a bit more of a lighter feel. So, Honor, you hadn't flown the 407 since release, so it's surprisingly better from when I first flew it. But I'll still fly the 206 from Cowan instead. So, Oni, are you saying that the Ini builds 407 is surprisingly better than when you last tried the Nemeth? Wow. I thought it was diabolical. I just couldn't believe how just distressingly bad it was. Like it doesn't even turn. You have to turn it with the pedals. It's just very strange. And then there's no yaw inertia. Oh, I'm sorry, Oni. Now I understand you. So the Nemeth that you flew in the last month or so was better, surprisingly better than when it was when you first flew it back in 2020, maybe. Yes, I agree. It had improved, not massively, to be fair, but it had improved. They had sorted out some of the things. You couldn't even start it up properly when 2024 first launched, so that was a mess. But they did improve it. You're right. And now they've gone and bought this AnyBuilds one, which is diabolical at the moment. And you can quote me. It's bad. I'm disappointed. I mean, look. I mean, I assume they got it so that they could develop it more. So, but that's an assumption. So, again, I assume that it's going to see updates in the coming months and it will get better again. But like, I don't know why you would have replaced the Nemeth one with this one now. Why wouldn't you have waited until it was in a better state? Extraordinary. Very annoying for people trying to get into helicopters. Yeah. I imagine the 407 then from AnyBuilds is probably career mode compatible. I've not tried it. I'd like to have a good 407 too. Oh, it's raining in Melbourne. Yeah, I think we've got lousy weather for the rest of today. I might get wet when I go out for my traditional post coffee. That's the rain radar coming in there. It's not looking too promising, is it? Not as nice weather in the Côte d'Azur. Sorry, not as nice weather in Melbourne today as it is in the Azure coast. I'd like to have a good 407 as well. I think there's got to be space for someone to do a better job than what AnyBuilds have done with this default. But it's a big job, isn't it, developing all of that from scratch? I don't know what they want to do. It's a real disincentive for a developer to take on a default helicopter because there's already a default helicopter, right? Is there any 407 variant that I don't know about that would be worth someone doing? Is there a development of the 407 that would be set it apart from the default? I'm not sure what the... oh, that's already hammering down outside now. Damn. What about my coffee?
There's some... Bell has newer models like 429 and 505.
Yep.
But those are hard to do because of glass cockpits. So you have to have cooperation from working title or something.
Yeah, agreed. I mean... JXT has done a real simple 505 using, I think they are using, it's a freeware model, so, you know, we set our expectations realistically. I think they have used default avionics, but you can kind of reskin them. And I think that's what's enabled them to do that 505 cockpit. Who was that who just screamed through at high speed? DJ still flying around showing off as usual. Your excellent skills. Yeah, go ahead, Whisper.
Yeah, I tried both of those JXT helicopters recently, and the avionics have potential. One of them was very unstable to fly. The other was a whole lot more stable. I don't know why they were so different coming from the same place. But they have potential for the future. So
yeah, agreed. I'd like to see that. So just going back a couple of messages. Oni, totally unrelated. Been loving the S-76 and IFR flying. Me too. Just finding a couple of annoying buggy things of basically my S-76 falling out of the sky. So it's got you interested in the HPG 160, Oni, yeah. Anyone got experience with the 160 in 2024 and flying IFR? Whisper? Mako? I think you both fly the 160, don't you?
I've flown it a lot, but not IFR. But I think it's got all the avionics to do it well.
What about you, Mako?
Yeah, I've done some IFR approaches and stuff in it. It works well.
Yeah. It's just a tragedy for me that those two machines just won't be updated anymore. You know, it's just so sad. You know, they lost that developer.
Yeah, very sad. They could be amazing.
Yeah, they could be amazing. Like, you know, if that development had continued, and you know, I don't know what happened. Did he burn out? I don't know. With it 225, I've got no idea. Right? I've got no idea. So, like, what could I don't know. It's because they basically reached a dead end, right? So if you're buying that 160, you're buying a product that's never going to be updated.
I mean, it works fine at the moment. It hasn't broken yet. So if you want modern and big and fast, it does the job.
Okay. Fair. I thought I had some issue with, it's a little bit of a pain to get set up in 2024, but once you do, as Whisper says, it seems to work okay. I thought I had some issue with one of them, which I'm now forgetting. I never quite loved the way those two helicopters flew, so I've just never really sort of stuck with them very much, which is probably a bit unkind. I could probably devote a bit of effort to getting to know them a bit better.
Yeah, people don't like the stabilization because it's hard stabilization. You put it in an attitude and it holds it. It doesn't bounce around like you expect a helicopter to. But once you understand that that's how the real helicopter works and it's there to make difficult missions easy, you know, that's how you want to hover when you're picking up someone out of the water, is with really good stabilization. Now, there are some bugs that have not yet gone away. The autopilot will ask for more power than the engines can provide, and that can slow your rotors and make you fall out of the sky.
Cool.
So you got to watch the autopilot, but you know, just watch it. You're a pilot. That's your job.
Yeah, fair points. So that's what it's like, Oni. Whisper, I think, sounds pretty positive about it. I mean, for me to spend money on an aircraft that I know is unlikely to be updated is, I don't know if I could personally recommend it, but it might be that, you know, if you're so keen on the 160 or doing that kind of IFR flying with a highly stabilized, highly automated machine, that option is open to you. And so you're sort of taking a bit of a risk, I think, just with the cost of it and whether it's going to remain compatible. I mean, it could be that the next update in 2024 renders it, unusable, and it might not be fixed, right? So we don't know. Cosmic Toenail, a 412 would be a fantastic addition. It sure would. That's also a complex helicopter, though. So I don't know that that's people are going to be, falling over themselves to, build out a complex machine like that. Even a 212 would be fabulous for me. That gigantic, heavy, throbbing two-bladed machine with twin engines as well. So I'd love to see a 212, but one of these days maybe. Yeah, Oni, it's a shame on HPG. It is a pity that it happened. Beyond their control, and it can't be that it's never happened before in flight simulation that a developer just loses the ability to maintain their product, and that's sort of what's happened again, I guess. So it is a pity. S76 loves to go crazy when you use the external drone view and go back. Yes, it does. Like the simulation gets disturbed when you go outside of the machine. Yeah, and you can hop on the Discord chat, Oni. You're welcome. Oh, hello. Mia's got the MI2, which sounds ridiculous. Something sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, it's got a serious sound bug. I've tried it, and when you're flying it, the sound just cuts in and out. And it doesn't fly very well, I don't think.
Okay, Mako, that cutting out, you need to turn off your frame rate limiter. So that's what causes the constant engine sound cutting out. And I wonder if it might be...
okay.
Yeah, it might be... I wonder if that's what's doing it with this one now. Oh, yeah, Mia showing off your skills there in the MI2. Bit of a pity about that animation, blocky animation there in multipilot. Look, I think the MI2's got potential. I agree with you, Mako. I'm not much in love with the way it flies either. It feels way too heavy. Feels like maybe in my imagination what an MI8 would be like. Jack B, we did take off from Vinon about 2.5 hours ago, so we're winding up now. Sorry about that. So I'm just hitting up people for their helicopter questions and their helicopter chat. Yes, Oni, buying an abandoned product. Well, I don't know if abandoned's quite the right word, but I think they're limited in what they're able to do now without the developer.
There's a copyright limit too. That's a problem.
Can you elaborate on that, Whisper?
Dave was the big developer for the Helionics avionics, and
Yeah.
he owns the copyright. So the HPG is uncertain about their ability to even fix the code if they had the ability to.
Yeah.
They hired new developers.
Yeah. Something which I gather is actually not uncommon in development. What is that sound? It's so strange. Do you know what I'm going to do? Just on a hunch, I'm going to turn off my frame rate limiter. I've got to figure out what's causing this these audio issues. Okay, no change. So yeah, I gather it's not uncommon that people might develop one part of a product and they're, it's a bit of a closed box to the rest of the team, that sort of thing. So it seems to be what's happened again. How do I have daylight, Jack? I turned the clock back by 4 or 5 hours so that I could enjoy the sunset. So I've got live weather about 4 or 5 hours ago. Oh, good job, Mia, taxiing your MI2 around. Like a Boss is in a hovering -8 by the look of it.
It's a V22.
Oh, it's a
It's an
V22,
Osprey.
which I don't have. So
Model
that
matching
explains
is not quite there yet.
Does anyone else want to comment on the model matching today? Because SU5 did promise better model matching. I own most helicopters, I have in my hangar most helicopters, I should say. I don't have the V22, evidently. So does anyone else have any comment on what the model matching was like today? So if you didn't have the Cowan Bell 206, for instance, which I flew, what did you see? Oh, it's Simblets. Hello, Simblets. And sorry, you go ahead, Whisper.
So I see a bunch of people flying Got Friends Mini 500s, and apparently that is what's being used to represent the Llama and a B06. You are in a Huey today, because I don't have your aircraft. And then I think there was one other strange match I saw other than the Osprey. But
Okay.
yeah, it picked one of the helicopters in my list, a small light one, and substituted for a small light one. So it wasn't bad.
Not bad. Not bad. Big key also better for you as well. That's good to hear. Okay, so we're seeing improvements in the model matching. At least you're not seeing a 737 or an Embraer jet when we're
Yes.
doing our group flights together. The sound stuff is kind of driving me a bit crazy. Does anyone else have it? Okay, so what I'm... Adrian, so Huey sounds for you as well. Does anyone else have what I have where you're getting like turbine sounds cutting in, cutting out, and like I've turned off the other aircraft audio, but it's still kind of bothering my stream a bit. Yeah, I'd be interested to know if anyone else had any thoughts on any audio issues in multiplayer, because obviously when we've got so many players online, which is so great, and thank you. I think we had 30 today, which is just miraculous as far as I'm concerned. I love it that so many people want to fly. Thank you. But is anyone else having the same audio issues that I'm having?
Not having the same.
I'll need to go listen to your stream, but I definitely had some weird sounds in the 500C that I couldn't explain.
Yes, well, the last couple of streams I've done in the 500C, it's just sounded like a vacuum cleaner turbine the whole time, so I don't even get the native sounds. So there's something in the multiplayer that's overriding it, and I've not worked out what it is, and I don't know how to fix it. I've disabled today I disabled the 2 hype machines, just because I had a bit of a suspicion that maybe one of them could be causing it. But that has proved to be not the full story. With Mia flying around the MI2 before, it sounded a bit weird. And in fact, they're coming back now, so that could be a chance for us to maybe hear that again. Oni, oh, you saw a DH4 once, DHC-4, the Caribou. Yeah, who was flying that? Caribou, classic. Simblitz, oh, you've had that too. Sound glitches all over the place, even with other aircraft muted. I know. So, sorry, question there from Jack as well. You haven't played multiplayer. If you change in-game, it still works. Multiplayer or sound? Just not quite sure what you mean there. Oni, really loud with everyone, so I couldn't tell much because it was just hum, rotors, everything, especially when on the ground. Yeah. So I don't know why I even with the, I think that's what Simblitz said, is, and say hello to Simblitz people, another excellent YouTuber, another Australian. So... yeah, other aircraft I've got on 0, and I'm, it's made no difference whatsoever. So it's all there. So what? So if I just kill these other ones, environment, warnings, cockpit, aircraft miscellaneous, and go back in. No, it's still there, isn't it? Weird, unwanted sounds. What if I go and try and follow Mia over there? Okay. That is confirmation, as far as I'm concerned, that the MI2 sound pack is not working properly in multiplayer. That's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's undesirable, but it's pretty funny. So at least we know that MI2
sounds horrendous.
Yeah, well, I zoomed right up to it, and it was still. We know that therefore is the source of that audio. So maybe I should just try and just. That Bell 222 sounds fine. Whose is that one? DJ. Your favourite Bell 222. So no one else is switched on now. So I'm still getting a bit of weird turbine sound. Okay, that H125 is silent. That's Canuti. So your aircraft's silent, even though you're in a default H125. So that beats me. Maybe it's a substitution, or I don't know. Simblitz sounds like a Tesla revving its engine. Like that's got to be one of the least satisfying engines to rev on the planet. Benz, you can join us in Nice, but we're basically packing up now, so we're pretty much finished. But I'll just paste you the settings just in case you find that would be useful to you for next time. Adam Luke, he's got the new vacuum turbine engine. There goes Mia. That audio is insane. That is so silly. Oh, look at that lovely sunset. So, Benz, those are the settings. It's not going to work. It will work. You can test it out, actually. If you've never joined a multiplayer before, you can just hop in at Nice and test it out and see if all that works. It's just that we've just wound up the flight now. So, but you're welcome to come in and test this. This has been quite valuable for me. Just Nice is the airport where we are at. And the ICAO for that is LFMN. Is that right? Or MM? LFMN. So I'll just paste it. I'll just type it in here for you. LFMN. There we go. So yeah, just hop on if you like, Benz, and see if it works for you. You can test it out. Oh, the glorious sunset. How nice. Did I miss any other comments there? Binky, you fly the HPG 145 doing HEM stuff, so you just hope that it all works. That it still works. Yeah, well, I mean, one day I feel it's going to break, and they might not be able to fix it because they don't have access to the code anymore. Go ahead, Whisper.
Well, the hype missions have been breaking a lot lately, but that's because OpenStreetMap is getting abused by hackers and overloaded, so it's not returning data results, which the missions need. But that's entirely outside of HPG's control.
All right. Abused by hackers, OpenStreetMap.
I think so.
Someone told me, and you know this person, Whisper, but I don't know whether, I don't want to quote them because, in case I've got it wrong, someone told me that they're trying to be very careful with the way they pull OpenStreetMap data because they don't want to abuse it. So I think maybe other developers, I don't mean to cast aspersions, but I think maybe other people are a bit free in the way that they maybe are grabbing that OpenStreetMap data, which might be making more use of that data than what the terms and conditions allow. So, that's,
agreed. If it's free, people aren't careful with it, and then
True, that's right. And then they're having to clamp down on it a bit, and then it costs other things like as you said, the HPG emissions. Binky, yeah, thank you for joining the stream. A lot of fun today. I'm very grateful again to Mako for helping me get it over the line. I felt a bit lost yesterday, knowing what to do, and Mako rescued me and us, so I'm grateful for that. Adam, that initial scenery was amazing. I had no idea France had cliffs like that. I know it was almost like that Santa Elena canyon that we enjoyed in Mexico on the Rio Grande that time. That was excellent. Simblitz, so sad to hear about HPG stuff. Really excited to see new teams come into the heli space in MSFS. Digital Aeronautics, for instance, with this weird vacuum cleaner that's flying overhead right now. So we'll see how that comes along. Yeah. Digital Aeronautics, I've been chatting with them a bit. They seem open to, doing a good job in 2024 and making the aircraft work nicely in that sim. But they were kind of constrained, I think, by choosing early on that it was going to be in 2020. So who knows? I've got no idea what they've got in plan, whether it's all going to be Eastern Bloc helicopters, but that'd be good to have someone who specialises in those because, there haven't been ones in the last few years. I mean, someone mentioned the Hind before that's coming up. I don't know anything about it, but yeah, so we'll keep an eye on what... DJ just like lifted off the ground and the wheels went zoop, straight back in. Very rapid retraction of the landing gear there, DJ. Maybe it was a model matching automatic thing. I don't know. It's quite fun watching the aircraft come and go on the runway here. Mac 2 Sleuthie, great fun. Look forward to your Saturday flight every week. Oh, that's great, Mac 2 Sleuthie. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, the more developers, the better. Simblitz agreed. It'll be interesting to see what happens. So I don't know what's sort of on the horizon. I mean, we know that we've got some big releases coming up. All these big releases surely going to be out in the next couple of months. So in the next couple of months, you'd think that we're going to have this BO-105 Dauphin. Well, we don't know that about the Dauphin. I mean, he's kind of trying to manage expectations, Taug, I feel. He's sort of talking about how the model and the sounds are all ready, but there's a bit of stuff still to work out, which sounds kind of complicated, to be honest. And remember, Taugs will be launching straight into the marketplace. So that means it'll need to pass Microsoft as well. So that's not a barrier, but it's just another part of, an area that a developer needs to be diligent in a way that if you were launching through SimMarket or through your own website or whatever, maybe you wouldn't need to be as diligent. Binky, you're just waiting for the Sea King. I think you're going to be waiting a long time, Binky. I don't think that's going to be this year. I mean, could I be wrong? I don't know. They've got to get this Dauphin out first, and it's pretty complicated. And the Sea King will be similarly complicated. Maybe they'll be able to reuse some of that code. I don't know. Sea King will be exciting. Curiously, Miltech are also hinting that they're doing a Sea King, which is going to be, we're going to have 2 Sea Kings potentially. So whether Miltech's going to do the English one, which I don't know what it's called. Is that a, what was that English Sea King called? It's still the same helicopter. Snaky, Sim Update 5 working really well with helicopters. There's one massive glaring downside, and that is that the new 407 is abysmal from any builds. It's abysmal, and you can quote me. It's embarrassing. It's a bad outcome for flight simmers. It's a real pity. But other than that, Sim Update 5 is great for helicopters. So Mako's talking about finding a bit more collective stability, which is good. People complaining, oh, is the 500C now too easy to fly? But as Mako says, it's actually reasonably easy in real life. Good, you know, for a manual helicopter, it does fly stable. So so we can hope that that will continue. So yeah, Sim Update 5 is good for helicopters, and the huge benefit in Sim Update 5 is that we've finally got the elevated platform sorted out. So we're not getting flung off. Vince Carlo, that was a pretty hard landing there, and you, whatever that was. Follow DJ. He's your model for smooth helicopter flight. Who's that flying up there in the red A-Star? Stearman. Is that you, Stearman, who asked me before about, did you see a red A-Star? Yes, there. I see one there now. So Vince Carlo, oh, that's an EC-135, right. I thought it was an H-145 for a sec. Stanky, ground effect was horrible before. It is better now, Stanky. It is better before. Whether it will be perfect for you or not is a different question. We don't know. I don't know what your expectations are. But I do know for sure that the elevated platforms are now working better. So that's a massive benefit for helicopter pilots. Massive. Adam Luke, is there a Gazelle coming out? Yes, from Fly Inside, and it seems to be very advanced. He was talking about submitting it to Microsoft already, but he's gone very quiet for the last few weeks, so that would imply to me that he's still doing a bit of work on it, or that there were some problems that needed to be sorted out. That is unsurprising. It's not, you know, again, not casting aspersions on Rotor Rick or Fly Inside, but it's, oops, let's get this camera sorted out. It's just, it's a lot, you know, that sort of diligence of, you know, getting your aircraft working properly to Microsoft standards is complicated, and so that's probably what he's working on right now, I suspect. I don't know this, I suspect this. Stearman, is that the cow in H125? Because I don't recognise that livery. Speed mats are still going, and your your 500C going well. Nice hover work there. Oh, Binky, yeah. Oh, you know that the Sea King's a long way off. You're just excited about it. Oh, excellent. Yeah, me too. It's going to be a good one to have. It'll be a popular add-on as well. I noticed what seems to keep happening with Taug is that they end up releasing these 2-packs, like the 500 and the Cayuse, and now like the Dauphin and the Dolphin are like almost 2 different helicopters, so they're going to have different interiors, and it's just like I think there's been a little bit of feature creep. Oh, RC Boffy, you're Stearman. Okay, and you got the 125. It's the Cowan 125. Okay, sorry, I was a bit unclear about that. It's a bit confusing when I have the different names to remember. Now, who's in the VUCA? Oh, Marf is in the original Taug Huey. Still got 40 concurrent viewers online, so obviously there's still people with questions on their mind. I suppose helicopters are a bit hotter again at the moment with the new sim update coming out. RC Boff, you want to see how many we can get on the roof. Excellent. DJ doesn't need a roof. He's just going to hang out there at roof height and just humiliate all of our helicopter skills from the rest of the team. Oh, there he goes. Beautiful flying every week from DJ. One of the best. So we've got to do our Cabri games one of these times. It's always a horrific wind at Deal Island, or Rotorland, as Tangles calls it. But we'll get there and we'll do our second edition of the Cabri games, which will be very silly fun. See how we go. I'll do that as a collaboration with Simblitz, if you like Simblitz, if you're still there. But the cost of that will be that you have to humiliate yourself in a Cabri in front of everyone. Sound tempting? If so, you're on. Oh dear. Be much easier with the elevated ground effect being sorted out. Yes, Andrew, that's exactly what we're talking about. The ground effect physics have improved in SU5. So the elevator platform has been, as far as I can tell, fixed. I mean, there might still be some edge cases. Speaking of edge cases, some custom buildings don't have ground effect around them. I have noticed that, but I'd say that's more due to the building than the flight model. Any sort of default building or platform does work. So, done. Say less, mate, Simblitz. Say less. But you know you're on board. You know you're welcome on board if you want to. RC Buffer, I'm seeing a Huey in front of me, but it's a 500 on your stream. Yeah, that happens all the time. Do you have the 500C in your collection, RC? Stearman? 98 Vulcan, thanks for the follow. That might be over on Twitch. I'm not actually simulcasting on Twitch, so my next task, I have got to set this up this week and just pay for the restream, and I'll start dual casting. I actually kind of enjoyed doing the Twitch casual streams, but it would just make a lot more sense just to dual cast it the whole time. Oh, RC, that's why. Okay, so I'm seeing a 500 because you don't have the 500 in your, you don't have that in your collection, so it's substituting the 500. Simblitz, say less. As yes, hell yeah, I'm in, mate. I love it how even an Australian has to translate the Australian for me. I mean, I'm from New Zealand initially, so I don't know anything. Sounds like fun. I'm in. Good. Well, you're welcome, Simblitz. Simblitz putting my my long form numbers to shame lately in YouTube. Oh dear. I thought my mountain flying video would actually get a few more views than that. It's only at about 1,400. Because it's one of the ones that people request from time to time. I might go and do some more elementary ones again as well. I've got a couple of ideas of stuff to do. That MI2 sounds so ridiculous. It's not your fault, Mia, but unfortunately it's not rendered very successfully in here. Now, is this Oni in the V22?
Yeah, that's a V22. A different one.
Is it a different one? Okay.
All right.
Is anyone else working on that? What's that other tilt rotor that the USA has? Is someone working on one of those? Or did I just imagine that?
I was looking for one. I'd like one. The new Osprey alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to see one.
I think maybe I just dreamt that. Oh, thanks, Simblitz. There you go. Look at that encouragement. Yeah, impressive Dash 8 performance, Mac 2 Slew 2, agreed. I've got that as well. So the model matching doesn't quite know what to do with the tilt rotor. It'd actually probably be more effective if it substituted the what's it called, the Joby eVTOL. It's only about a quarter of the size, but it'd look a bit more realistic when it flies around. Oh yeah, Vince Carlo in your A400 now, is it? Are you going to take off vertically? This has been one of the best post-flight hangouts we've had. I don't know, looks like you're actually a proper A400 ploughing through all the helicopters. Well, last call for questions, people. Last call for questions, and I'll pack up, and you can get in right now with your questions about helicopters. Otherwise, we'll say...
Sarah Sim are doing the 412 for 2024.
Oh, Marf, you did mention that. Sarah Sim are doing a full... Okay, so I need to not forget that again. Sarah Sim 412. So I'm just putting that in here. So Sarah Sim came from X-Plane, did they?
No, they've always been Microsoft Flight Sim.
Right.
So they were very, very heavy and in the old days with helicopters.
Okay.
And then they migrated into 2020, and they're slowly chipping away on 2024. So they ran a poll on HeliSimmer, and the most in-demand helicopter from about a year and a half, 2 years ago was the Cerasim 412 to bring into 24. But it's with the new Subaru engines and avionics, and it's a very different beast.
Well, that sounds like a massive undertaking. It's going to be a complex helicopter, twin engine operations have always been a bit difficult in MSFS. People seem to be mastering it now, thankfully. Right, so, and any word, Marf, on a release date for that one?
Not as yet, mate. They're very, very limited in their information stream.
I mean, do you think they're genuinely active, or... sorry, I don't mean to imply that they're not being genuine. That's not really what I meant. But, I mean, are they, you know... If you're saying they're not updating it, then how do you know?
Yeah. No, well, that was the last lot of information I saw, and I just did a quick Google search, and doesn't seem any change from about 6 months ago. Okay. But HeliSimmer is well entrenched with them, so he would definitely know. Right.
Yeah, HeliSimmer's gone a bit quiet these days. I gather he's got a new job, and he's not too active like he used to be, so I've noticed that as well. So now on he's got a 737, or is it still the V22, which is just getting a constant weird model matching?
I'd like to see what Cowanson's coming up with next.
Ooh,
I think he's just converting to 2024 for most of his fleet.
Yeah, right.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
It's massive. It might be... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you were Josh Cowan, would you upgrade the 500E and the H125?
Potentially, like their longevity products.
Once he's learned one or two, the rest will be a whole lot easier. The artwork is very similar. It just has to be sliced and diced differently.
Yeah, I would think from a business perspective, and again, he's not told me this, I'm just speculating. I would think from a business perspective that those two might be at the end of their lives for now, because there's already competition in the sim. Like, I don't know why you'd want to update your H125 to 2024 standard when there's already a default in there. Woo, Murray, that was pretty exciting in your gyrocopter there.
Interesting to see if you can get him on for a chat, Matt.
He's coming. He's been in the text chat once or twice, has Josh. Always good to have him along. Oh, what's Whisper Dark got here? What's this model matching? I don't recognise that type. What's that?
That's the Mini 500 from Got Friends. The one I've been seeing all over the place. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing... I don't actually recognise the type. What is it? Can someone identify that for me on my stream? It's like a twin 407. Is it a 429? No. Is it a 429? No, the nose is too long. I do not recognise that type. I'll thank someone for identifying that helicopter that's on my screen right now.
All right, for a man who has everything, you need to pick this up. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, all right. Point taken.
Fair comment.
Point taken. So, no takers on identifying this symbol. It looks cool, whatever it is. I think it's a default. I think it's one of the default scenery helicopters. Sorry, static. Except it's not static. It's flying. What the hell is it?
Oh, can you look at my name? It should tell you. Look at my multiplayer name.
Oh yeah,
it's
a
the
Sobo
old
passive aircraft
EC-45,
B427,
isn't it?
It's a B427. What? Sorry, are you still there, Mako?
Yeah, just kind of listening in. Yes, just in case there's any questions. I
Oh,
wasn't
bless
sure
you.
It looked like one of those old, the kind of the sort of precursor to the EC, the 145, but obviously not.
It's a Bell 427, which was manufactured from 1997 to 2010. I don't think I've ever seen one of these. The 429's got a different shape on top, I think, RC Boffer. 427, it's powered by two Pratt & Whitney 207s. Okay. So the 429 was developed from this, but the shape's different up top, I think. Am I wrong about that? The tail, the vertical stabilizers are a different shape as well. The 49, yeah, the skids are a bit sleeker as well.
Just a quick question, if I could.
You go ahead,
Everyone that
Mark.
was having sound issues with the helicopters today.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone who's having sound issues streaming that in, or have you got it fully installed?
Have I got what fully installed?
The helicopter you're flying, it's making noise. Because I was having the same issues, mate, in the 135 from a Sobo and also the S76.
And so you fixed it by asking it to download the files? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just checking to see if anyone else has actually installed that, or if it's just being streamed in. Because I'm starting to suspect there's an issue from the server end.
Interesting.
There's definitely a potential difference between downloaded and streamed. I know I had a bug with the Kodiak. The body didn't show up when it was downloaded, but it was fine for streamed. So the distribution system that Microsoft uses can lose portions of the files. That's possible.
Well, you see that in a lot of scenery, where you get the pink missing textures.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I've always just streamed everything. So because here's a 429 now. Who's this back in? This has got to be Binky. So here we can now do a direct comparison with the 429 and the 427. So Red Dirt, it's not a BK117. I can see why you might think that from the horizontal and vertical stabilizers. It's got that sort of those outboard kind of vertical stabilizers on it. But no. So, and here we go. So, beautiful work, Whisper. Can you go nose right, please, Whisper? Nose left. Sorry. There you go. I ask, you perform. Yeah, there we go.
Now I can't see what I'm maneuvering against, but that's okay.
Or Binky's going backwards now. It's making it a bit harder. You can kind of see the difference in shape there a little bit. Yeah. So the 429 is a bit sleeker up top than that 427. And the 427 seems longer. Yeah, the 427's got an extra window on the side. So I remain a bit unclear. The 427, I'm assuming, has got like a heavier takeoff weight or something. Gary Duggan, sorry, very late in today. Hope you all had a great flight. We did.
Thanks for the flight, guys. Go to bail. Have a great day.
You have a good day yourself. Thank you. Mach 2 Slew 2, now it's Air Force Base where all the jets fly. The audio's always jacked up when a bunch of planes are in the air. Yeah, that's I guess kind of what I had today. So from what you're saying, people, like, it might be worth me seeing if I could download some of those helicopter packages rather than stream. Most of them are downloaded. Most of them are downloaded. Yeah, that 427 is quite a looking machine, isn't it? DJ still showing off your skills over there. Nice work. That is a quick stop. All right, people. Well, I think it's time for me to go and set foot into that rain, which I'm not looking forward to, and to get my all-important post-stream coffee. I'll just follow up with anyone in the Discord chat if you want to have a chat in there. Otherwise, we'll wind up the stream there, people. And that was really fun today. Lots of engagement, lots of people on board. Quite good numbers today as well. I can see from the the list there. Pretty pleased with that. Simblitz, someone please make a nice 427. Did you actually know the 427? I've never seen one. I think I've seen one 429 once. A bientôt! Yeah, indeed. Yeah, lovely having people along in France today. Thanks to Mako. RC Buffers, you're flying with triple monitors, and when you're beside someone, it's incredible. I bet it is. Sorry, Mako, go ahead.
Just going to say, I'm just going to sign off now. It's kind of 1 o'clock here. Probably should go to bed.
You have shown incredible commitment, and I'm so grateful to you, Mako. I was having a bit of a struggle yesterday, and you have saved it. So I'm actually humbled. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you.
What a guy. Thanks so much. Royal Flying Doctor used 427. Really? Really? The HEMS helicopters in Victoria are A139s. Sorry, AW139s. Très belle soirée à tous. DJ. So yeah, we've got a few French people in the community. I'm really grateful to have you with us, and we haven't had a chance to do much flying in France. Woo! Close flyby there. So really glad that this all came together today. We'll come again. I don't mind doing this time shifting, actually. I think subtracting 4 hours from the time or whatever seems to work. Although I think, maybe next month we could do like a dusk Iceland flight or something. That'd be fun, because it gets dark so late up there. So we've never done Iceland, so that's on my mind as a possibility. Oh, Binky, you're in an H145, which I turned off today because I wanted to experiment with the audio because I was suspicious, maybe unfairly so. So that didn't seem to change my audio dropouts. DJ, I'll tell you how to set the trim reset on the 206. There is a working tweak. Cool, thank you. Are you going to do that here, or are you going to do that in the Discord, or how are you going to do it?
He doesn't put it in Discord. Put it there for the rest of us, because I'd like to do that as well.
Agreed. Discord, please, DJ. That'd be great. So we can all learn from you. Look at this beautiful sunset in Nice. Whisper Dark zooming through in your 427. I know it's not really a 427. You know what's interesting about the 429, if Binky stays still for a sec, is where are the intakes? It's got those beautiful flush outlets, but I'm saying, don't roll it over, Binky. So the intakes are hidden behind that grill there on top? Or there's little ones on the side there? That can't be the main intake.
Sometimes there's screens to prevent debris and stuff. No? Well, it looks like the main intakes are right on the side, in the front.
Well, there's that little grill up top there. That doesn't seem enough. That's the 4. So is this your 40? Yeah, bring it. Yeah, the 427's all flush as well. Actually, if you can just perform an absolutely perfect hover with Spadark, then I can have a look. Yeah. No, it's all flush up there, isn't it? Yeah, it's funny the things you don't notice until you notice them. It's got quite a top-heavy look, the 427. So it's got little intakes here. I don't know if that's enough for the whole jet turbines, though. Interesting. Interesting. For a passive aircraft, that looks pretty good. You got to say.
I'll have to look at your stream.
Yeah. Are you in VR, are you?
No. I'm just looking at the game, so I'm seeing different helicopters than you.
Yeah, sure. Simplets, all new hybrid airless turbines, sure. Oh, okay, DJ. Yes. You find the key binding, which is set longitudinal lateral trim to 1. Key binding, set longitudinal / lateral trim 1. Tom Holden, we are at Nice, but we're pretty much packing up now. So I've been saying that for about half an hour. Tom, you've missed the flying today, but we'd love to have you along another time. So do come again, please. Alois now in a R22. You don't often see that in a group flight. Maybe we should do a group flight one day where it's absolutely mandatory light helicopters. The Cadbury Games, it's also acceptable to bring an R22.
And a Mini 500?
And a Mini 500. Is that turbine or piston?
It's a tiny turbine. It's a little APU from a bigger aircraft.
I love that. I still think it might be cheating. Tom, we stream at this time generally every week. I didn't do it last week. So we started 3 hours ago, Tom, and so that's when our normal time is for the group flight. And I do a couple of extras on Twitch as well, which I'm going to unite when I pay for Restream. I don't know why I've been so opposed to just paying for it. It's just ridiculous. Well, I can tell you why, because the income is not high enough. That's why. Sorry, what was the question?
Does that merge chat comments into one interface for you?
I've got that in StreamerBot anyway. So I've got StreamerBot up here, which is why I'm looking up here in a separate window, and that merges my two chats. So I've got that anyway. So that works.
And that'll merge the Twitch chat as well.
For me, it will, yeah. So it relies on me reading out the comments. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on stream, they won't be merged. Sorry, if you're watching on Twitch, they won't be merged. I wouldn't expect that. I mean, some creators put the chat into the stream. Yeah, I can read them both. Some creators put the actual both the chats into the stream on the screen, which I don't know if I quite like. I don't know what other people think about that. I've already got enough going on the screen, I think, with a complex flight simulator. Rough landings. Bummed to miss the flight today. I hope it was a good one. It was a good one. Rough landings supplied our Washington route last time, so that was fun. Really special. So, and he's updating his Enchanted Valley chalet as well. He's started it again in Blender. So we'll look forward to that one. An all-new chalet if he wants to design us another route next time in Washington. We should go inland as well. Maybe we'll do Rainier or do one of those mountains and hills, do a sort of a Washington volcanoes trip or something. Could be fun. So DJ, yeah. So you set both of those things to 0, and you're going to make us a screen and a video. Thanks, DJ. Yeah. Put it on the Discord. I'll just send the Discord in there if people want to know it. So that's the Discord link, and you can let us know. It'll be awesome. All right, people. I've been saying it for probably 45 minutes now. I'm going to let the stream wind up, and I'll see you if you want to, in the Discord chat in a couple minutes. So thanks, everyone. Great stream. Really enjoyed today. Thanks so much. See ya.